coach's son that you picked up a lot of those little things, or is that kind of your own?
I think definitely, yeah, because I watch guys just like Billy Garrett, Ray McCallum, just like coach's son. We all kind of play the same way. It's just simple. It's real simple. Nobody's out there doing a lot of moves. So I definitely take pride in just doing the right thing.
How one of the things, obviously you have been a very successful shooter, but your percentages haven't been always that high. Is that one of those things are you confident enough in your technique that if you keep going there, eventually those percentages will work out?
Absolutely, yeah. And I think my main problem with my percentages is my shot selection. It's just sometimes I take two questionable ones because I start feeling the rhythm, and I'm like, oh, next look I get, I'm going up with it. So I just got to work on that. I think that's maturity of my game. But technique is always there. Just when it slows down, for sure, it'll be there.
And in terms of, how's the transition been in terms of going from somebody who was obviously looked to do almost everything when you were in college to now you kind of come out and you fill a specific role with veterans?
It's calming, man. You don't have to worry about doing a lot of stuff during the games. Before college game, it's like, all right, I got to feel perfectly for me to go out and do what I got to do tonight. I got to make sure I eat everything right. I mean, it's the same now, but it's just my role is more focused and more defined. Sorry about that. So it's easy on me.
So it actually seems like you kind of like the idea that you kind of come out and just play your game. You don't have the attention of the entire arena around you.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I caught the ball in Brooklyn the other day, and the guy looked at me, and I looked at him. I was like, you're not going to press something? So I just shot it. I was like, all right, this is new now. So, again, I got to learn where my shots are coming from, but it's a lot different game and a lot more space, a lot more freedom, and I like that.
People give you a hard time about your point guard skills? You're going to look at next, or is that one shot deal?
Yeah, I didn't get a lot of good feedback on that. I told somebody I just didn't want to get ripped. I was just trying to get the ball up the floor and get us in flow. So I haven't played point guard since I was 12 years old, and I was in MSG doing it, so I was like, oh, man.
Marcus said he's been going up against you since third grade. He'd never seen you play point guard.
Never seen that. I don't even think he's seen me dribble more than 4 times, let alone bring the ball up on the court. So.
Were you surprised when they asked you to, or have you?
Yeah, because Brad said it. He's like, play point guard. I was like, do what? He said point guard, so I was like, all right. So, but our offense is so easy. You just have to get across half court and just play them.
RJ, Brad talked about yesterday how he's known you a long time, and you made a big jump from your junior to senior year.
Mm-hmm.
But he says he's noticed that you play with a chip on your shoulder. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I thought that's always how it has to be for me, because I've always been that little light-skinned, skinny coach's kid. So I've always had to have that kind of attitude on the court.
So what's it take for the chip to go away?
Shoot, a lot, because I'm always going to have that. I think that's something I need, though. If I don't have that, I'm not aggressive enough. I'm kind of passive, so I think I always have to have that on my shoulder.